Up. I'm live, and Wednesday, and most of my, well, half of my subs have disappeared yet again. Guess it's been a month since whatever the last batch was. That's fun. I really need to change that sub goal. It'll only be like 15 or 20, but it's still set to 69, which is nice, but decent posting. Just texturing button check because I do not like the more modern look of it. Found it eventually. I'm cutting out, probably because I'm talking somewhat quietly and not directly into the microphone. That's probably why. To be fair, I was mostly talking to myself as I was trying to, or I was talking to myself, but also trying to talk to you guys to tell you what's going on because I'm trying to focus on stuff that was changed back when the end happened. Thanks, Discord, for that shitty thing. Anyway, yeah. I technically didn't finish the Pokemon Black playthrough or the Catch Across the Gens challenge. I still haven't finished it. And yes, Noisegate does go. Well, Noisegate goes more like. Well, let me start from the beginning. Noisegate. So, yeah. Anyway, I didn't finish the Black playthrough. I haven't gotten back to it. I just can't be bothered right now. This is a long challenge. It doesn't really matter. I'll get around to it. Yes, exactly, Callie. Anyway, so I'm not going to finish Black tonight because it's basically just grinding out levels until I can actually take on the Elite Four because my Pokemon are not quite high enough level considering they do not have a good type advantage. And by my Pokemon, I mean Emboar. Yeah, that's it. That's basically all I have because the next highest level Pokemon I have is level 50 something. Not very high. Anyway, so tonight we're moving on to the next game. And honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to it in a way because it'll be nice to finally get out of the fucking city. Yeah, that took a second. Nice button. Thanks for pressing the button, Shaw. Appreciate it. For choosing to use your Prime here once again. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. We're going and entering the Kalos region today, playing Pokemon X, which I've actually never played on stream, despite owning it for 10 years now. Yeah, I played Y a few years ago, but haven't done X. So we're doing X on stream, and Y will be done off stream. Eventually get around to doing some of the games that I won't be doing on stream because, again, there's 31 of them, and most of them are duplicates of others. So you really don't need to see me play through all. Besides, it's faster that way. Anyway, shall we get into it? Hopefully things aren't too broken as I do this. Vegator, get out of here. Not supposed to be there. I've actually got to switch things over because very clearly, this is not set up the way it needs to be. Which ones are still enabled? Those two? There we go. So I need that, and then I need to disable that. Enable? I don't know what way around these are. And then, cannot hear that. Cool. Fine. There we go. I think that's it. I think we should be good. I think. We playing in French? Oh god, no. Don't understand French. Like, the one thing I know how to say that isn't, like, the basic ass shit that you just should know is, and I might be mispronouncing it, but parlez-vous anglais? Which is basically, can you say that in English? Or do you speak English? Or something like that? Not like you read any of the text anyway. Yeah, but if I was going to do that, I'd rather do it with, like, German or something, since I actually understand a bit of German, despite it being years. Anyway, let's just get on with it. Playing in English because it's easier for many of us. It's the French game. I didn't play any of the first 4 gens in Japanese. Not that I can. It's actually the first one where I'm given the choice. Too bad. I've already selected the language. Very loud. Oh right, I've got to hold a button because we're into that era of games where fastest text is not fastest. Do German when you play Y? I'm not playing it on stream. So sure, yeah, I'll play it. You'll never know, but why not? It's gonna take too damn long to play all the games on stream. Also, fun fact, those mirrors, yeah, that's just a character model behind the frame. I mean, canonically, Calum has black hair, right? Doesn't matter. Oh, well, okay. How... I pressed select and it put me on enter, that's... Sure. Use the touchscreen instead, screw it. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I don't even have to do anything other than probably hold a button to get fastest text. Or it might not matter, because it's all timed anyway. Although I don't have fastest text regardless at the start, because the save file hasn't really been created yet. I mean, it has, but I haven't been given the option to save anything. Have I ever seen this cutscene with the guy before? Probably, but I feel like the speedrun tends to use the female. Most playthroughs, people will use the female, so battle effects off while I still can. Set because it's faster. Or save. One save. So if I remember correctly, what I'm supposed to do is go over here to this mirror where the character is being reflected, right? Yeah, you really think the character is being reflected? No, it's just a model on the other side of the wall. There's a hole here, you can't walk through it. But this is essentially a hole in the wall, and there's just a duplicate model back there in a mirrored room. Unfortunately, I can't free cam it to actually show you that, but that's how it's done. The same thing with the fletchling that flew around in the room. You could briefly see it in the mirror. Except it was just another model in the other side of the room. Other side of the wall. There's that fletchling. Any fletchling as I've seen in Lumio City, I've not actually got a shiny of it yet. Did I turn on 3D effect? Wouldn't actually be able to see that on stream. Worth a damn. I mean, to be fair, it is kinda 3D. It looks 3D if you're staring at the 3DS screen. Hope I don't get any encounters on Route 1. Hey, that was weird. Wouldn't let me move for a while. Best Route 1. Yeah, I mean, it's an encounter-free Route 1, so that's nice. If I can make you do this. No, I'm sticking to default because fuck off. Stupid friend group. So the way I've been doing these catch across the gens challenge, because don't forget that's what this is. Shut up. Is I've been cycling through the 3 options, so naturally, because I just got done kinda not really. With the fire starter, I'm going with everyone's favorite water starter. Which actually reminds me, at this point, we should be able to get, Hellfox's? Hellfoxite? Or whatever it is? I think that's should be live, Season 2 should be live at this point. That's cool. I haven't been holding B because it hasn't been needed in Legend ZA. Seemingly fastest is fastest. Oh, don't make me go back down Route 1. I don't want to get into an encounter. I already made that joke. I saw it, yeah, a couple days ago, Jason. Yeah, I wonder how this will go. If only I had a water type move. Oh wait, I do, because they changed that for this generation. I think they reverted that change in Generation 7? Or did they keep it? I think they reverted it at some point, but literally for Gen 6 they made it so that your starter gets the type move for it at 5 instead of 6 or 7. Because, you know, why not? Oh, that's a wall. So the fun part about this challenge is that I need to catch a bunch of Pokémon, right? Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that for a while, just because of where stuff is. We might get 1 or 2 of them by the end of the night. It is one of the easier ones. Made easier by the fact that, you know, it's experience all, though not yet. But I'll get it before I get another Pokemon. This Rhyhorn, which I have no actual attraction to, no relationship with. Just, yep. Hi, bye. Never talk to you again. Sure would have been cool to be able to travel around here just to see what the area is like in 3D. Can you stop stopping me, game? Oh yeah, the gift Pokemon as well. Which are all getting boxed, although I might keep the Lapras briefly? Depends. What am I doing? Get out of here, forced wild encounter. Do I have a flying type? Can any of these Pokemon learn fly? Look that up. Game's on autopilot anyway. Let's see. By TMHM Gen 6. No! No, none of the Pokemon I'll be catching learn it. Good start. Fortunately, that stops being an issue as of the next generation. Unfortunately, I have to get through this game before I can get there. And there's twice as many Gen 7 games as there are Gen 6. Pokemon went in the ball, yes. Amazing, isn't it? You know, in some ways I'd say this is worse than Gen 7, because it's just like so much extra... You are a trainer, okay. So much extra dialogue and crap because of all the extra rivals, if you will. Only one of them is really a rival. It takes so long because of them just wanting to chime in every 2 seconds. Not to say that Gen 7 is great earlier, it's just... yeah. I like Gen 7 a lot, but the cutscenes definitely do hold it back a bit. Alright, Santaloon Forest. Okay, since you blocked them, I'm just gonna go this way. Why do I have to wait for you? Go that way. Of course, in X and Y, you're still locked to the grid regardless of which input method you use. Circle pad or D-pad. You don't get access to off-the-grid movement until you... Hey, look, a monkey! What a rare sight in modern games. You don't get access to off-the-grid movement until you get the bike. Well, no, until you get the, roller skates. The bike as well. Ow. Oh yeah, and this is the game where they introduced the stupid cry. Oh, I'm so glad that Legends Arceus did away with that nonsense. And that they actually stuck with it afterwards. They didn't just do that as a one-off for the Legends games. Also, something of note, since this hasn't happened quite yet, Generation 6, X and Y specifically, are the first games where the shiny rate gets cut in half, so as a result, the shiny rate 140.96 instead of 181.92 by default. Hey, where have I seen that dance before recently? Walk 2 steps and then fade to white? I feel like it's usually fade to black, but whatever works, I guess. Let me walk, please. No? There was no gap there and whatever. I could use a little bit of extra experience at this point, because level is kind of low and the first gym does come kind of early, and then it's a long wait until the next gym. Something like that. Although level 2 Caterpie is not going to give a lot of experience. Although I think they did away with the black experience curve, the black-white experience curve for Gen 6. Right? I think it was absent in Gen 6 and then they brought it back in Gen 7. Also, Azurill is not a water type. But its evolutions both being water types, for some reason they did not make Azurill a water type. Kinda neat that it's sunset, but also, like... Yeah, no, it's dark outside, and it has been for hours. Definitely not accurate to, current situation. Not summertime, and I'm not in Europe. Bring up the not in Europe part, because that might actually make a fair bit of difference depending on exactly where I am. Because Europe is fairly far north. Parts of it, at least. Do I need to do anything extra here? Other than, like, go up over here and talk to you about something? I need to move my moves around. Nice crit. Yay, roller skates, and now I can break free of the grid. Locked to the grid. No longer locked to the grid. Alright, anyway. Into the gym. Into the gym and back on the grid because it's indoors, not outdoors. First generation with some unlocked movement is definitely a bit of a weird one. secret here is just follow the little droplets of water. And one battle. One battle is all you have to do. We're getting to the gym leader. Again, I need to move the move order around. If only I could do that in battle. If only there was a way to move the moves around while in battle. It's not like that's ever been a feature. Oh, wait. I mean... yeah, why not? Yeah, quick attack over pound. Give me a stab female Combi? Give me a stab move over ghost types. And it'll give me an extra coverage move, which is good against water types. Is there any... oh, right, that's what that does. Well then, can I actually still use L equals A? Yes. Yep, that definitely is L equals A. And that gets disabled now. I can still do this. Alright, we are like half an hour into the stream as a whole, and I'm already at the first gym. Don't get used to this. It's not going to be this rapid fire going forward. If I'm lucky, I might get the second badge by the end of the night. Sure, lick. Why not? Did nothing. Oh, I didn't heal. That's not really helpful. I think just bubble it to death. Well, I honestly don't know if that's more effective than quick attack or not. Doesn't really seem like it. Fire's power was weakened. Oh no. Anyway. He also used a potion. Can I get a crit on this last one just to ensure that it kills? Rude? AI being smart and using quick attack when it's actually... but hey, I recognize that pattern. It's the pattern that I can't actually get because I'm in North America. Well... there's a way to get it in Scarlet and Violet, it's the default pattern in EA, but in X and Y I can't get it, legitimately. Boy, that did nothing. HP is low, so I definitely should use it. That's a nasty crit. That actually would have killed previously, I think. Was it Gen 6 or Gen 7 where they cut the power of crits down? I honestly don't remember. Not Infestation. You are a jerk, and I'm all out of HP restores. Oh, cool. I'm dead at the end of this turn. If you hadn't used Infestation, I might have actually been able to win. That is fucking stupid. Why do I have to visit the Pokemon Center? Shut up and let me know. There's a... I forget how to do it exactly, but there's like a... No, I cannot get it for the life of me, and then I go into grass. There's like a back and forth wiggle you can do, but I forget if you have to start it with something else. It's not easy to do in the first place. But if you can do it, it keeps your speed up. I'm sure there's an NPC somewhere that tells you about the different skating styles. Nope. I think it's faster to run rather than walk on the skates. Not that the encounters are letting me go very far. I can certainly understand why I didn't mind getting those couple extra battles and considering how the battle ended up going. This is why you don't just use your starter, folks. This is why you train up multiple Pokemon, though. This is the first... Excuse you? Why were you doing it there? Right, I think I remember now. Nope. You gotta, like, pull back on the stick, but not completely. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to skate around, just... relax. Yeah, I got it briefly there, and then... Nope. Yep, I got it there, okay. Yeah, it's a very fine margin that you have to work with, because you have to pull the stick back, but not completely. Shut up, Tierno. But you have to pull the stick back, but only partially. And that'll allow you to get a much faster skating done. I've done it before, but in Lumios. buy some of those since I exhausted all my other ones. Nope. Come on. In the door! Did not give you a lot of wiggle room on that, did they? I'm still gonna skip all the other trainer battles. Okay, let's try this again. I'm sure nothing will go wrong this time since I'm starting at full HP. That will make a difference, to be fair. I don't even think the Growl helps all that much. It's like it's not doing anything against Bubble. I didn't try to select Click, but hey, you know, sure, I'll go with that. I've got to wait for the paralysis animation to end. I mean, just whatever. Of course, she's gonna heal. Oh, come on, paralysis animation. Give me a break. Please, at like the worst time, right as I'm trying to select a move, so I have to wait for the entire thing to end. Like that. Ooh. Alright. First get off the field. That's the Vivian pattern that, again, I can't get in this game at least. I wonder if I can maybe get the same luck. Oh, not infestation again! Bastard. No, I did not get the paralysis off. Infestation is going to be what keeps me from winning this damn battle. This is so dumb. Immediately heal again because that's how it works. me a chance. You're gonna heal, right? No? How did that not kill? Fine, just quick attack again and we're done. Okay. Yay, we're done with the first badge. Alright, let's move on from this nonsense and get on with things. That is a lamppost. Irino's still just standing over there. No, it's fine. Don't give me the boost that I'm trying to get. Into a wall. I just do not have the space to work with here. What? There's the experience share. I got that she's the one that gives it to you. I know that you got it before getting to Lumiose. There you go. Now it doesn't want to give me the fast speed again. Get out of the flowers. Oh, this is downhill, is it? And then there's these two. Don't worry about them. They're nobodies. We'll never see them again after this. Hopefully I have to say yes there and I didn't just waste time doing that. Let's see, where do I get the next Pokemon, or the first Pokemon, or I have to go back for that, I have to get that, get that. Oh yes, Lumiose City, because I haven't spent enough time here as of late. And cutscene. Wait, where's the wild zone? Oh right, this is in the past. Yeah, I feel right at home, right? If there wasn't some nonsense going on, I could probably navigate the city far better than I've ever been able to in the past. Yeah, this elevator seems familiar. Don't need to get any fossils restored, so don't need to go to the second floor. Though I doubt that service is active at this point. And of course there's a cutscene. And it's over. I don't need to get in the tall grass yet, thanks. You know, I could just be making my way out of the city at this point, but now let's do this instead. You know, that's really rude, Browling. No, I want to paralyze you. There you go. Ow. I don't have to win this battle, do I? I hope not. What an asshole. I don't have to win this battle, right? I didn't think I needed to win that battle. I don't know. It doesn't honestly matter because it doesn't count for anything. I mean, grass is the strength, well, grass is strong against it, so I'd want a fire type, right? Also, again, it's getting boxed immediately once I get to the Pokemon Center, so, yeah, it genuinely doesn't matter. Gonna give me the other one, too? No, of course not, because this is X. This isn't Y. Mega Evolution has been a thing for hundreds of years, but they don't actually know anything about it. I mean, relatively speaking. So they're sending a bunch of kids off, well, teenagers, to do the research for them. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go well for you, following through on that desire. Good for you. Yeah, I want to go this way, though. The blackout. I can't go any further until it's fixed. You know, there's a funny clip of somebody sitting at one of these, you know, engineers or whatever they are, that are blocking the roads with this dialogue box up. And you just see in the background one of the NPCs walking right past and around the corner. Can't go any further till it's fixed, huh? Oh, the game just decided that, yep. Wait. No, those are the blurring effect. That's weird. Can I go down this alleyway? Nope. The Stone Emporium should be, like, right here. Oh my god, it has an interior! I mean, one of these might be useful later, but we're not gonna worry about that. Wrong way. Cannot get the damn skates to do what I want them to most of the time. I had it for a second there. Okay, just suddenly stopped. Yep, nope. Pokemon Center. Is this the corner that the Pokemon Center is on? That was Vernal Avenue. What was I about to say? Avenue to the right? So that would be where the Pokemon Center is. Keep trying to do it, I'm just screwing it up. There we go. Little one. And this is apparently where the station is to go to the airport? Even though that's clearly where I just came from, so I don't know what's up with that. It's very precise where you have to hold the stick to get it to, do the thing. This just reminds me that Pokemon generations and evolutions exist, and we haven't gotten anything of that since, what, before Gen 8? Slightly after Gen 8? Such a shame. Can I leave now? Oh, with Hollow Club. Yeah, I'm trying, jackass, interrupting me getting to Route 5. I think you were walking into a wall there? Mr. Bonding. There's so much in the new game that's just like, okay. I get that we're stuck in a single city, but also, like, what's happening out there? Oh, it's time for a break already? Well, this Lucario noticed me. Hey, there's a skate park here, isn't that cool? I don't know. Tomorrow— oh, I forgot to go to the Pokemon Center and drop that damn thing off. Whatever. It doesn't hurt to have it in the inventory. AFK scene. What I was going to say, though, is that we might find out something more tomorrow, because there's going to be an info drop on the DLC or something. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that, I guess. Of course, it might be nothing related to anything else because of it being related to Hoopa. Yeah, it'd be nice if they didn't make us pay for post-game content, but that's not what's profitable. Oh well. Anyway, Yeah, it's time for break, so I'm going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream that I run ads, besides the beginning and end. By running ads now prevents pre-rolls for the next hour, and ensures that the gameplay itself is completely ad-free at the small cost of ads right now while nothing of importance is happening. When I get back, we'll continue advancing through the Kalos region slowly, as is the way. Again, if I get to the second gym by the end of the night, it will be surprising. I'm not getting to Gym 3. Gym 2, maybe, not Gym 3. Which one is Gym 3? I know which one's Gym 2, which I'm in a good place for. Gym 3, though, I'm not sure which one's which. Doesn't matter. Anyway, this game has more than 2 gyms. Well, one of them is blocked off currently. So that's why there's only 2 instead of 3. Anyway, BRB. Alrighty, I am back, so let's just get back into it, shall we? Of course, I have to remember where the damn buttons are. No. Oh good, twins. Could I have skipped that by going through the skate park somewhere? I guess. You know, if I had gone back to remove Charmander, I wouldn't have been put in this battle. Charmander is slow. Wait, what? That? No, it's not. Thank you for resubscribing, Kiosk. I did notice that you were missing a badge. Ooh, water pulse, you say? What do I do here? Yes. Still need to switch my moveset around. Also, Charmander got paralyzed at some point, which is unfortunate, I guess. I can just do this. Whoops! Doesn't get any more experience that way, and it gets out of the party effectively. So, that's exciting. Good. Doduo, I do not believe that you are on the list of Pokemon in every game. So, you're of no use to me. Nice encounter rate. Wait, Doduo. Oh, female? Yes. I am remembering my gender differences correctly. Yes, Doduo has gender differences. First battle against Tierno. And he has a water type. Copycat. Sure, why not? I don't like that. Oh, I really do not like that. Do I have to win this battle? It's a rival battle, but do I have to win it? Damn. Yeah, they are characters, technically. No, and you won't say that your Pokemon have already been healed if I talk to you again, so leave me alone. There. Again, walking into a wall much? No, that is a ramp down. I tried to dismiss that PSS pop-up, but wouldn't let me. Because I was already in a dialogue. Didn't go for the sword dance this time. Interesting. Thank you for not critting. And a donut shadow. Yes, thank you, Trevor. I actually have use for that, believe it or not. You go skating down the ramp for whatever that is, or I can just, you know, this way. Bone claws. Interesting. I went the alternate way through there, I guess? No. Oh! I got through most of the route without an extra battle. And it's one of the monkeys. I would say that this was the last game that they were featured in, but they were technically in Oris as well. Technically. Boy, it does not like the dual render views with both Pokemon on screen, which is funny because there's no issue with it in, less issue with it in Gen 7, I feel. And Horde battles don't completely lag out the game. Hello. They go to town. I kinda need to heal. Yeah, Lysander Labs, whatever. Oh my god, the obstacles! Get out of the way. We should be coming up somewhat soon on a Pokemon I can catch. Maybe. That is nothing of concern. Is there a gym here? Simply put, no. No, there is not. This is a small exit to nowhere. And yeah, Campfire Town, I believe this is small and just a bit of a rest stop. Guess I have to go into here after all. Right. Yeah, I was trying to go to Route 7, and then I was told to fuck off. Camp Freer Town, sorry. That's Route 8 up there. So I was considering catching this Snorlax as one of the required catches, because, I mean, like, it's right here. But I just got a Snorlax in the previous game. And I'll pass. Trying to show off and also go fast, and it's not working. Buy more of those, because why not? Well, I had it, and then I bonked off the wall and slowed down. Do I have anything on Route 6 to catch? No. You're a jerk, you know that? Stupid. Although I guess that's what you are, kind of, in Legends EA. Although... I still don't entirely understand the beginning of Legends EA. Your character is on the train coming from the airport, but they're a Colosseum native? Why are you flying instead of just taking the train network? I do not understand. The whole basis of that is rather odd. Not gonna lie. Oh good, finally. Ready for a much larger model that's not going to be scaled properly to fit the thing on the bottom of the screen. God, this takes so long. It's actually scaled just fine, I guess. Not enough of a concern for me to deal with it. Probably. Can I go now? Oh, there's no items to find because that's just where you locked to. Or might I suggest you look through the rest of your house instead of just the entryway? Yes, that is a statue. Oh, I can't roller skate. Damn it. I want to go faster. There's a very French way to wolf. No! Stop! Damn it. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. One thing at a time. I have to let go of B in order to not immediately swap positions. You lost your dog in your own garden. I don't understand how that works. There's any good items out here. There might be. Do I care though? Really? Mushroom statue. Change of perspective is weird. Are you implying something? Yeah, that's what fireworks sound like. Also, where does this guy get so many fireworks on such short notice? Also looks a lot better in the nighttime than the daytime, not gonna lie. Flat-ass garden. Look, man, it's a 3DS game, alright? Cut them some slack. They get better with time. Not really. Yeah, that is pretty damn flat, isn't it? But the statues and the fountain aren't flat. Anyway. Yep, first fully 3D games in the mainline series, mind you. Everything but the character models are flat. Or are you talking about the back garden? Yeah. Kiosk, this game is modeled in 3D, and the garden was 3D. And then they just gave it a more minimal texture because... No, I'm going down the side path. Let's go down the main one. I'm on the wrong side. Oh no, I just passed by them without any issue. Okay. Aiming to pass behind them, but it didn't matter. It is a strong bridge, isn't it? Woke up. Alright, I have the evolved frog. Yeah, kiosk. It's a Snorlax. Of course its eyes are closed. Do you think it ever actually looks at what it's doing? It eats and it sleeps. That's all that matters. I'd rather not. Oh, just get dragged in. I didn't know that there was a daycare in Kalos. Certainly isn't one in Lumios. Oh, I got the fastest speed there, I think. Oh, fine. We're starting off with a Fletcher. Right, well I'm gonna water pulse the Pikachu because I wanted to get off the field ASAP. Because of that. Fish is setting it. Give it Pikachu. Now. You want to take care of that Corphish, please? Or, you know, attack the Flabébé. You... It's a rival battle, it's fine. I don't have to be the one that wins. With allergy second. Yeah, me too, funnily enough. Still won. And I get a free heal out of it. Because otherwise, that would break the game. Alright, well, I should get another Pokemon, so let's save here. And then lag the game out. Oh, PP up. blind? Yeah. This is not what I want. There we go. Of course, the protagonist in this game doesn't know how to throw a Pokeball. Oh, do they all have Cloud9? Yes. No, one of them didn't. So, like, it's impossible to aim unless there's only one Pokemon. They're all female. That's weird. Expect to see at least one male, wouldn't you? Not like Psyduck is an entirely female breed. Actually, 50-50, I'm pretty sure. Interesting. Alright, attack who you will. Alright, now there's only one on the field. So attack it once, hope that doesn't crit and kill. And then chuck Pokeballs until it's caught. What? I am confused. Okay, fine. Go with the other one. Trying to find do I have a Psyduck image anywhere? How would I not have a Psyduck anywhere? Psyduck there. Oh, I'm there. Okay. Apparently we're just going old school for this, and by old school I mean Gen 5. I'm sure I've got a modern GIF of it somewhere. Don't know where. Anyway, Psyduck. Bam, 1 Pokemon caught. Yay, 4 more to go, and then defeating the league and all that good stuff. I do want to use a super potion. Not because I want to, but because... Must you? But because I don't want to take on a breeder of all people without healing. More Pokemon. I need better moves. Oh, good. And it didn't use a single electric type move. What a genius. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have a team this time, believe it or not, because of experience all. I could turn it off. Don't forget, you could actually turn the experience all into an experience share, or just turn it off completely in this generation. So if I wanted to, I could make it harder on myself, just like it's been with the rest of the series. But why would I do that? Why do you have Absorb? Fucking asshole. Great. The one thing that I don't really have a counter for right now is on my screen. And it's killing Frogadier while also healing itself. Fantastic. Oh, and I'm out of healing items. So, that's great. Okay. I'm in Torrent, so damage goes up massively. And yeah, Torrent is really good, it's just really risky is the problem. See just how good it was there. Really? Yes, thank you, game. Short red bar is nice, though. The other entrance to the cave. I didn't even need to go this way. I don't remember these things. I wonder how many of the lines that are in Legend ZA will I actually see during this playthrough? Because obviously there are a couple of newer gen Pokemon that no chance of seeing. My Pokemon are almost dead. Can you leave me alone? Okay, never mind. Don't leave me alone. Oops. Oh, these two idiots. Taking that, thank you. By the way, the next town is just over there, I think, but we're not going there. I have no clue where I'm going in amongst all this. Son of a bitch! Yes? Please stop lagging. Good. Ow. Part of me kind of wants to go back to the cave now, but I can't. Probably. I don't know my way around this route. Boink. Is not in Legend ZA. But there'll be a lot of Pokemon like that, no doubt. Yeah, I imagine most of the Pokemon that were in the Central Pokedex are the ones that made it to ZA, and the ones that are here in the Coastal Dex, and, you know, also the Mountain Dex, probably are not going to be ones that were picked for ZA. If I had to guess. Not to say that certain Pokemon won't show up. Obviously, Inkay shows up because Mega Malamar exists, and we know that even before launch because they literally told us before launch that it was a thing that existed. No, I'm not going that way. I don't need to do sky battles. What? It's really weird seeing her without any sort of hat on. Not gonna lie. OBS sure is wanting to lag a lot tonight. Gonna witch. There's somebody I need to talk to in this town, and I'm not entirely sure where they're at. I think they're in here. I do need to go in here, obviously. Alright, just go this way. You do need to go this way for multiple reasons. Yep. I'll just be taking the one lone Rhyhorn for myself, thanks. Can you stop shifting perspective and making things more difficult than they need to be? Damn game. Yeah, you are in Legends Z, eh? As a reminder, as of, well, this stream last week, I took down, if you will, stopped the Legends ZA spoiler policy. So, leaks and data mine shit are still off limits, but in regards to, like... Wow, that was something. In regards to other stuff. Things so unhappy. There we go, Firestone. That's what I wanted. Why are you backing up? Alright, what random shit are we running into today? A Lunatone. I don't know why a Lunatone was down on the ground as a shadowy blob, but sure. And another one. I am pretty sure I didn't press A there, but okay. You know you're going the right way when you keep getting forced into encounters. Of course, if I remember correctly, these encounters are randomly placed. So sometimes you get fewer encounters, sometimes you get more. I'm at 3 currently. Was it... Can you please be logical about this? This way that you had to go? No. Just gets me Shadow Claw, which is not a bad TM to have, actually. Unintentional detour that I am not upset about in the slightest. More shadows. OBS, please stop lagging. It's a shit. The one good thing, and this wasn't intentional, but the one good thing about starting out with Frogadier is that he click instead of the move that I actually tried to select. Water type is very good against fire types. Of course, against the Zubat, it's just same as always, but crits take care of things. Crit probably mattered. Oh, so many team playgrounds. Wow, OBS, that was a ridiculous lag spike. Can you stop? I don't mean, like, stop doing what you're doing. I mean, stop lagging. How did I get put to sleep? I wasn't paying attention. So I don't have anything useful here, so I just have to let the sleep wear off. Also, that side-by-side preview really does lag the game. 3DS ain't that powerful. Somehow. You would think that it wouldn't struggle that much considering Gen 7, but also Gen 7 is a little bit laggy. Heck, Gen 7 has to run in extended memory mode on original 3DSs. I had a new 3DS by the time Gen 7 came out, so I didn't have that problem so much, but I did still have an old 3DS, and yeah, having to have the console reboot itself going in and out of the game is really telling you how hard they were pushing things. OPS! Wow, just everything. I don't know why either. That's the weird part. Like, I'm not seeing massive spikes on anything outside of OBS. I'm gonna attack the Scraggy. Oh, that's good. OBS, Fox, hey. I don't know why, but it seems like the last hour things have just gotten very unhappy. Smoke screen. Nah, I'm good. An OBS are red, and that's not good. Yeah, I was worried about that. Which is why I wasn't attacking it. Can you stop dropping my inputs? Or ignoring them, whatever the hell you're doing. There we go. Hey, can you heal my team? Wait for her to catch up. Because it doesn't matter, I'll just take the jaw fossil. Fun fact, I just finished getting the, real nice OBS. Yeah, 13 FPS, that's great. I just finished getting the fossils in, yeah, in Legend ZA. There are no encounters in there. Well, speaking of which... just run and... yeah, I don't know what's lagging out OBS so much, because again, it wasn't really an issue in the first hour of the stream. Nothing has changed since then. So that's great. Why is this all the way over here? Why are the boulders back? Apparently it's time for a break, though it's a couple minutes early, so get out of this nonsense. Classic Pokemon resetting a route just because you left it. I think if Rhyhorn stepped on a Hippopotas, it would not end well for the Hippo. You know? Rhyhorn mechanics. Can you stop? Best part is I was pressing B and it wasn't doing anything. OBS, please! Fuck's sake. That is most... Hello? What even was that? I was holding left, and the game's just like, oh, you want to go up? You want to go down? Where do you want to go? Not left, clearly. Okay, we're back at the Pokemon Center, just... Save the game. Switch to AFK scene. Alright. Well, it's time for another break, so I'm just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a few minutes. Excuse me. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream that I run ads, besides the beginning and end of the stream. By running ads, it prevents pre-rolls for next hour, ensures that the gameplay is completely ad-free at the small cost of ads now, while all you'll be missing is this AFK scene. It is a nice AFK scene, if you ask me. Anyway, when I get back, we'll actually start making our way towards the next gym. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, Kirby? Alrighty, I am back, and honestly, I think the lagginess is partially coming from OBS itself, because well, this is a very complex set of scenes, especially the 3DS scene. So that's probably not helping anything, if I had to guess. Yeah, it just is what it is. Like, can't be helped. So hopefully it just calms down a little bit for the next hour, because again, it was mostly fine during the first hour. It's just the second hour where it really started being shit. Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? That was not a clean fetch, but whatever. Just want to make sure I'm not missing. No, I don't think that. Yes, PSS, I'm aware. Meet other players if I connect to the internet, except not happening. Is glaring at you. There's nothing to do here, right? No. Why did you go that side? Also, Dragonite Skull on the top of the rack there. Nice. And 5 called back that. The shiny Magikarp? There you are. I need this to get, well, kind of one of them. But we'll deal with that later because the place I want to get it from requires fly or a bit of on-land travel. So, fly. Why I bonked into that. That's a berry. I'm getting off. Wondering why I didn't get into a battle there, that's why. Is that an item right there? Maybe not, maybe just... Oh, you're a trainer. I couldn't tell because my view zoomed way out. That's definitely what I tried to choose. I need to switch the damn moves around. How long have I been saying that for? At least an hour. Actually, I think since basically the beginning of the game. Damn you. Not doing enough, is it? Wow, how long did you save that A press for? I was definitely not pressing it at that point. Nice crit, I guess. OBS, please stop lagging. Please stop lagging. Still lagging. You're still lagging. 56 milliseconds to render a frame there, I saw for a second. Oh, this way. Not in fact circle around. Nope. Yep, this is definitely what I'm trying to have happen. It's fucked and I don't know why. I don't know what color that was. I'm on a bike, a motherfucking bike, and something. I purposely didn't sing it. Deal with it. There. That's a different perspective. I know, I just got the bike and I'm back on the roller skates. Not entirely intentional. Just, I didn't automatically get back on the bikes. Yeah, that's a pretty good summary of what the fuck is going on right now. Not a lot that's good. I don't understand. I don't even know if I'm supposed to start here or not. Doesn't matter. I'll just get some extra experience, why not? Max is suggesting that if we don't do GTA this weekend, which I've not heard any plans to do GTA this weekend, so we do. Thank you for double inputting when I didn't. If we end up doing Assetto, it sounds like we'll just kind of repeat last week's combos. Maybe not entirely, but do something fun instead. Holy hell, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I didn't select that though. Fucking Christ. I don't have a revive, so that's just, GG. Oh, sure, you use Yawn on Psyduck. What exactly did it use that crit? I don't think it was not very effective, so I don't think it was water gun. I'm glad I healed at this Pokemon Center ahead of time. Am I gonna be able to stream for the next 45 minutes? Or is shit just gonna keep getting worse to the point where I'm gonna have to say, screw it, we're done for the night, simply because this is getting ridiculous? because it's already kind of getting ridiculous. I want to say I remember the speedrun, like, going to the back of the place? No? No, apparently I didn't. Okay. Maybe it was to this one. Or is this... No, this is a different one. Go down, please. Thank you. Nope. Fucking camera changes. I remembered the speedrun going off to a side somewhere. I just didn't remember which way it was, but apparently that was the way to do it. Where are you going? It is fucked and I don't know why. Everything is wanting to lag now, and I really do not understand why. See if I can get the second badge, at the very least. I'm under-leveled as hell. Isn't it though, Kiosk? Oh, that's just pain. You would, you jackass. Yeah, okay, that's not happening, I guess. Very tight looking little foot ass. I don't think it's very tight, funnily enough. Yep. Paralysis did not help. Yep. Thank you. Wow. My stream is just dying. Everything about this is just getting worse by the minute. I genuinely do not understand why. Everything, Kiosk. Honestly, everything. Everything is not having a good time. Let's try this again and see if I can just brute force it. This is wonderful. I'm amazed I got in the door. Oh, well, that's not wow. Do I need to just switch to Other. The last A input was around the time that it was entering the fight menu, mind you, and it still selected a move. This is just getting worse and worse and worse. I might be able to try something slightly different quickly, but let me get up to Grant again. Oh, you motherfucker. Literally as soon as I started walking, he turned. What an asshole. Good. No, not round. Not really worth it at this point. Good. Let me just try something real quick. It's going to take me a minute, mind you. Back capture there. Black screen at the moment. Oh. Well, it was a black screen. That is interesting. Capture. Capture. And it broke it again. That is interesting. Why is that suddenly happening? Oh, it is very not happy now. Now you gonna cooperate? Hello? Wanna actually work? You can hear the game in the background. It's working. It just doesn't want to capture now. There it is. I doubt this will have fixed anything. See how poorly this goes. Did I heal? I feel like I didn't heal. I feel like I just got up here, saved, and quit. I didn't heal. Let's see. Paralyze heal. Use. Super potion. Use. Don't have any berries. Okay. Try this one last time. Well, I say last time. One more time. Yeah, I'd rather you not do that. So I'm gonna take the chance to heal it now and hope that you don't do that again. Nice. Sure, why not? I don't have any revives, so that's that. Of course, confused it, and it didn't hit itself. I mean, maybe there's still a chance. It just has to hit itself multiple times. Which it's doing thus far. Psyduck, just get a crit. No! One last time. No, it's a hyper potion. Fuck. Alright, well, I needed the crit. Because it's gonna get out of confusion here in a turn or two. See? Excuse me, that's just a dinosaur. You should see its evolved form, Kiosk. An even bigger dinosaur. That one is less dinosaur, though? What, Tyrantrum is less dinosaur? You sure about that? I hate that you do that. I really hate that you do that. Has a mane? Does it? Are we talking about the same Pokemon? God. I don't know, Kiosk. I'm not super familiar with it. At what point did I press B there? Not my attack. That was a beard. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that just does more than half. So I'm just done. That's annoying. No, Kiosk, they've never embedded in Twitch chat. They embed in Discord, but not Twitch. Unless you were using a third-party client that did it or something. Yes, I know what Tyrantrum looks like. Vaguely. I don't know. Yeah, when you said it has a mane, I immediately went, wait, are you talking about Auroras or Tyrantrum? Okay. I don't like that, but I also like that, kind of. You couldn't have just knocked yourself out. God damn it. Yes, I know I wasn't going to be able to kill it there. I still did the quick attack for chip damage, essentially. I did not do that! Fuck's sake. Well, this puts me in a position that I'm not happy about. In the slightest. All because I selected a move that I didn't actually select. I guess. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, I didn't select that either. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Here, let me just prep the alternate thing, which is going to take a minute or 5. In fact, it's going to take long enough that let me just put it over here for a moment. Mind you, this isn't gonna fix me winning the battle or not, but it'll at least run a bit better. It ain't gonna be good. You know, considering I had minimal issues with Gen 6 and 7 in the past, as well as minimal issues in the little bit of testing I did ahead of time, I really wasn't expecting to have any issues tonight. But, alas. I'm like halfway done-ish. So, just again, a minute. Okay, it's taking slightly longer because I may or may not have forgotten a step, but a little bit longer. Oh, that's right. There's another step I need to go through to get this working. So, apologies. Just not something I usually do. Throwing me off as a result. Wasn't planning on doing this. I verified that this would work ahead of time, but I wasn't planning on doing it. That's working. I'm almost done, though. Probably. Except it. No, I think it's just... Oh, there it goes. That changed? Sure did. We gonna work? No. Okay. Can you not just fucking cut out OBS? What the hell was that? The hell was that? Waiting for things cycle. Makes things take a little. As a side note, basically, just to say this, we're pretty much done for the night. It's clear that things are not wanting to work 100% correctly, so... Well, that is... Get it set up over here, though. I'm gonna do this the easy way. Why? There. Play. Isn't it great? There's no audio, though. And no, it's not. You're not supposed to see that part of it. Why did you disconnect? Oh, you... Oh, that's... I can't do this. Well, I might be able. Can I actually... Thing is so annoying. I mean, you saw it working for a second, but it's very finicky. You gonna actually cooperate this time, or is it gonna cut out as soon as I load into the game again? Because, spoiler alert, it is working. But again, as soon as I do this, communication failed. Well, that much of it is working. However, there's one more part of it which text only, I guess. Okay, never mind, because that was peaking the microphone really badly. And yeah, let's not do that again. Let's just see if I can get this battle done with or without audio. Noise gate, you're working against me here. Yay, jankiness. This isn't great. I actually two-shot it for once. You know, ironically, I'm kind of loud, sorry. Ironically, having it set to switch instead of set might help. Yeah. Let's try that. If it reloads. I don't know that it will. It did. What if I just disable the noise gate? I think that works better. Also, I forgot to do the thing that I was going to do. Yeah, okay, that doesn't do what I want it to do. I need to enable switch. Communication failed. That's what makes it work, so... And also, I know I'm a little loud. I changes to make things work, basically. The frame rate's almost a stable 60 or 30 FPS. It's a 3DS game, it's fine if it's 30. It ain't gonna be 60 ever. I'm sure this sounds great, by the way. Naturally. Game, give me a break. Oh, come on. That's kind of ridiculous. That is kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. You know, I can actually do this without any consequence. Probably looks a little bit better in some ways. Just get a crit. Not you. I don't like you right now, Frogadier. I really don't like you right now, Frogadier. This is what I get for trying to cheese this with too low a level of Pokemon, because I keep skipping too many battles. While dealing with a jank-ass setup because computer not happy. I forgot to switch the setting. There, no, I don't have to remember to switch it every time. Of course, if this would just work first try... If... Only if... Shout out to anybody who might still be watching through this jankiness. Appreciate you. I don't know why you would stick around. I'm just trying to get this damn battle done. Yeah, fucking great. Just crit, or, you know, be paralyzed. That works too. That's suboptimal, I would say. Ideally, I would have 2 turns here before I have to switch it back in. Damn you, one-shotting. It's already time to end the stream. Well, damn. Nice. What happens if I do this? I can just move the screen to the side slightly. Well, I think that pretty well sums up tonight. Not great. I need to stop rushing through the game so quickly. Come on, get a stable 6. Or 6, yes. Get a stable 6 FPS. Actually, it was probably dropping because 3D. I like that. Like, just... Alright, well... Does it recover if I do this? The capture doesn't. Alright, enough of you. I need OBS. I need to re-enable the damn thing. Yeah, communication failed. That's great. I don't care. Okay, now we should be back to normal. Thank you, bot, for the note. And end scene. So yeah, apparently I have some work to do before next week. Hmm. I'll definitely get the levels to where... Only needs a couple more levels. Just go back, fight some trainers I skipped, and should be fine. The bigger problem is the capture method. I don't usually talk about this, but it should be very obvious that I was not using the Nintendo approved method. Well, I mean, what is Nintendo's approved method of capturing 3DS games? I don't think there is one. They're very not approved method, i.e. not genuine hardware, but using data from genuine hardware. And yeah, for some reason that's just not cooperating. Probably because Nintendo killed Citra, and so alternatives have popped up. I don't know, that might have something to do with it. The small issue of dealing with this thing is that the audio. I tried plugging it into my microphone, which would cut out my microphone, but you would get the game audio. But it was peaking the audio badly. Probably because I have it set up to be a microphone and not an input. Different type of input. So, yeah, I've got... Well, at the moment, I have 3 different ways of doing this, 2 of which are very similar. But I need to just kind of figure out which one is going to work best going forward, because apparently my preferred method was not going to work. And the absolute backup, I mean, I don't know if it was obvious, but the quality was not great. It doesn't do anything to the computer, but, well, communication error, but also sub 30 FPS a lot. Somebody has very bass heavy music being blasted somewhere. Fucking asshole. Anyway, enough about tonight. It was a shit show and a half, and I mean, it kind of worked, but also, like, 2% of the stream has been skipped due to encoding lag. That's really bad. Like, 1% is bad. 2%? Yikes. Massive fucking yikes. So, yeah, I've got work to do before next week. Which is a shame, because I was kind of looking forward to going through the actual full fucking Kalos region instead of being stuck in Lumio City all day and night and day. But separately. Because, you know, smooth day-night transitions aren't a thing anymore. Or something, I don't know. All because of the fucking ZA Royale. Anyway. Next stream is, I mean, maybe. Next stream possibly will be FNR on Friday. Maybe. I don't know. EJ hasn't contacted me about doing GTA on Friday. So I don't know what the plan is about that or not. I'm not expecting to do it. We might have talked about it a little bit ahead of time, but then he skipped last week for whatever reason it was that he decided to or needed to not stream so much last week. Again, not digging. Not gonna bother him. If he doesn't want to share the reasons, then that's fair enough. I don't know if he's actually said anything this week. I haven't tuned in. Point is, I don't know what the plan for Friday is. It sounds like we might just do some repetition of last week combined with testing for next week, which... oh, good. So, I don't know. Just have to wait and see. Play it by ear, basically. Otherwise, I guess that's it for the night. And apologies about this last, well, honestly, most of the stream. It was much worse than I was expecting it to be. Because I just didn't expect it to get that bad. And it was fine for about the first hour. But, yeah, just went to shit after that for some reason. Anyway, yeah, if you want to stick around to watch some ads, assuming you're not a sub or you don't have Twitch Turbo, then feel free. If you don't want to stick around, that's fine. Just don't stick around. Don't have to watch the ads if you don't want to. It's the end of the stream, so you won't miss anything by leaving early. But of course, it's always appreciated if you do stick around. So, do as you wish. Anyway, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next time. Later.